Hello. This is how to create a Discord bot using JavaScript in 5 minutes. Sign up for discord.com/developers. This is easy, just be honest. After giving the Discord gods all your info, you will have access to the developer portal. In your developer portal, create the new application and give it a name like this masterpiece here and hit OK. Next, go to the bot section, add a bot and toggle the switch for presence intent, server members intent, and message content intent, and hit save. You probably won't need all these, but it's our bot, so fuck it, we ball. Next, go to OAuth 2, then to URL generator, tick the box that says bot and give it administrator permissions. Again, don't need all this, the Taj Mahal of bots, etc, etc. Copy the generated URL, paste it into a browser, and follow the steps to add it to your Discord server. Congratulations, you now have created a very powerful Discord bot, albeit a very useless one. Now we gotta make it do something. Firstly, download and install Node. If you don't know how to do this, look up a video, it's not that hard. Create a new project, create a JavaScript file, open the terminal in the folder, initialize Node, then initialize Git, which is a lot of things and none of them are hard, unlike me. While in the terminal, type npm I discord.js. This installs a Node module designed for Discord, link to the docs in the description. Also in the terminal, type npm i.env. This installs a Node module that is useful for client IDs, secrets, and whatnot. Now create a .env file in the root folder of your project. This is important for security, and just like my mom used to say, only bad bitches care about security. More on this later. Lastly, create a .gitignore file and make sure you have both the Node modules folder and the .env file ignored. Now the easy part, the code. Go back to Discord real quick, and in the bot section you will see a big button that says reset token. Do that and copy the token it gives you. Go to the .env file you created in your root folder, create a variable and set it equal to the token you just copied. There's only about 10 lines of code every Discord bot needs in order to work. Firstly, import discord.js and .env by using require. It should look something like this. Next, you need to initialize the client and feed it an array of intents you intend on using. More on this later. For now, just feed it this. Next, you need to subscribe to an event. This event is the ready event and is called once the bot is active and ready to be used. That code looks like this. And finally, you log the client in by calling the login method and feeding it the token from the .env file. Now, if you open the file using Node, you will see a fully active and normal Discord bot. This is technically where I should call time, but it's kinda lame that this bot does nothing. Also, it's kinda lame that you have to run the bot on your local machine, so let's make it a bit more cool and let me break down a few more steps for you. But also, I can't teach every single one of you how to make the Discord bot you want, but I can teach you the basics. Firstly, we have to get the bot doing stuff. Well, Discord bots can be as complex as you make them, but a majority of what you will do require the proper gateway intents, an event to listen to, and a listener to respond to the event. Firstly, the gateway intents is Discord's version of the lock and key method. Fortunately, our bot has all the keys because of the way we set it up, but we need to make sure we put the keys on the keychain. This metaphorical keychain is the intents we include when we initialize the client. There are 19 different gateway intents, and we'll talk about how to determine the right intents after we talk about events. Events are how Discord communicates to your bot. You can subscribe to an event, and when the event happens in Discord, a listener function fires in your code. Each event carries some data with it that is fed to the listener via arguments. I'll leave a link in the description that will help you determine the event arguments to include in your callback, but for now, let's talk about the intents/events relationship. There are roughly 64 different events that Discord does that your bot can listen to. These 64 events are tied to 19 different intents, and if you don't have the right intents included in your client, you can't listen to the event. So how do you determine the event and intents? Fortunately, Discord made all of this light work using this chart, kind of. This chart lists the intents, and below each intent are the events that are tied to that intent. The unfortunate thing is that to access the data that the event provides, you may also need additional intents, in which case, check the docs to see a full list of what you need, or just include all 19 intents and never have to worry about it. It's up to you. As shown before, we are using the guild messages intent, and if we look at the chart, you can see there are 4 events that we can listen to if we use this intent. For now, let's listen to the message create event. The code looks like this. Again, check the docs to see how Discord.js is handling this, but we also need the guild and message content intents to read the response. Now, run the application and type a message in your server. In the console, you will get this beefy JSON object. Do what you want with this JSON object. I'm not your dad, rum free. I sound like a broken record at this point, but check the docs for a full list of things you can do. Lastly, migrating to a server. And there are many answers to this. This is an intense topic and I will not be going into detail, but fortunately, Papa already got you a quarter of the way there. In your project, if you follow the steps, you have initialize Git and you have a .env file, which is great because most servers as a service type websites require a GitHub page and the ability to use a .env file. My website of choice is railway.app. It's not a promotion, it's just what I use for both my bot and a bot I created for a 300 user server. Railway gives you a $5 credit each month, and between the two bots and a website, I haven't even gotten close to reaching that limit, so it's recommended. I'll leave a link in the description to a video that walks you through how to get this working. And with that, you should be armed with everything you need to get started on your Discord bot. If you have any questions, join my Discord and ask me there. If this helped, drop a like or subscribe down below. If you do, I promise I'll be each one of your Valentines. Okay, bye.